Big story that we are tracking. Prime Minister Modi today celebrated Pongal at Union Minister Murugan's residence while he extended his Bihu Uttarayan Pongal greetings to Indians. His Pongal celebrations ahead of the Assembly of Elections had a strong Tamil Nadu outreach. Remembering his experience of Tamil Sangamam and his message of unity and a shared experience of oneness, he said the world today celebrates Pongal with Tamilians spread across the country. It is an honor for me to celebrate this festival with all of you. In Tamil culture, Pongal is a very joyous occasion. It celebrates the hard work of our farmers. It shows our gratitude towards the land and the sun. He also went on to say that additionally, the festival teaches the importance of maintaining good balance between nature, family and society.
மனிதன் தாழ்வாழ்க ஆகமமாகி நின்றன்னிப்பான் தாழ்வாழ்க ஏகன் அநேகன் இறைவன் அடிவாழ்க.
आज पोंगल एक ग्लोबल फेस्टिवल बन चुका है। दुनिया भर में तमिल समुदाय और तमिल संस्कृति से प्रेम करने वाले लोग इसे उत्साह के साथ मनाते हैं। उसमें मैं भी एक हूं। इस विशेष पर्व को आप सभी के साथ मनाना मेरे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है। हमारे तमिल जीवन में पोंगल एक सुखद अनुभूति की तरह है। इसमें अन्नदाता की मेहनत, धरती और सूर्य के प्रति आभार का भाव है। साथ ही ये पर्व हमें प्रकृति, परिवार और समाज में संतुलन बनाने का रास्ता दिखाता है। इस समय देश के अलग अलग हिस्सों में लोहड़ी, मकर संक्रांति, माघ बिहू और अन्य त्योहारों की भी उमंग है। मैं भारत और दुनिया भर में रहने वाले सभी तमिल भाई बहनों को पोंगल की और सभी पर्वों की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। साथियों, वैसे मेरे लिए ये भी बहुत सुखद रहा है कि पिछले वर्ष मुझे तमिल संस्कृति से जुड़े कई कार्यक्रमों में शामिल होने का अवसर मिला। मैंने तमिलनाडु में 1000 साल पुराने गंगईकोंडा चोलापुरम मंदिर में पूजा की। वाराणसी में काशी तमिल संगमम के दौरान सांस्कृतिक एकता की ऊर्जा को पल पल उसके साथ जहां भी रहा मैं जुड़ा रहा, मैंने उसे महसूस किया। जब मैं पंबन ब्रिज के लोकार्पण के लिए रामेश्वरम गया था तो तमिल इतिहास की महानता का फिर एक बार साक्षी बना था। हमारी तमिल संस्कृति पूरे भारत की साझी विरासत है। इतना ही नहीं, पूरी मानवता की ये साझी विरासत है।
Well, I'm joined in by my colleague Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi, the outrage is from Delhi, but the message is for Tamil Nadu, saying that though the BJP is trying to, in fact, find its place in Tamil Nadu, the Prime Minister is saying that the effort has been done from the party to ensure that Tamil culture is reflected for the rest of India and its respect is given as due it is to be given.
Well, that's right, Varghese. See, the BJP has not been able to perform well in the state of Tamil Nadu. In fact, the messaging from Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the festival of Pongal is extremely crucial because somewhere the messaging from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP is that whether it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi or the BJP, they pay equal importance to all the regional festivals across the country, and somewhere the narrative which the regional parties have been creating against the Bharatiya Janata Party, that they are too much Hindi-centric or North India-centric. Somewhere the BJP is trying to counter that narrative, and today Prime Minister Narendra Modi's message on the festival of Pongal is extremely crucial because it acts as a bridge between the BJP and the Tamil people, because time and again the regional party have been putting allegation against the Bharatiya Janata Party and Prime Minister Narendra Modi for neglecting Tamil Nadu and for neglecting the Tamil culture. We have already seen that how the language row had begun, where the Tamil Nadu government continuously had been blaming the central government. In fact, they also had been blaming the central government for not releasing the due funds for the state of Tamil Nadu. So the messaging from Prime Minister Narendra Modi is extremely crucial because just few months are left for the polls in the state of Tamil Nadu, and the messaging is that the BJP not only focuses on the Hindi belt or the North India belt, but the BJP focuses across the country, and that is the reason why the regional festival becomes extremely important for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and time and again we have seen that Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself participating in all these festivals. Varghese.
Also, as part of the outreach, of course, he was at the residence of Union Minister L. Murugan as well and participating in the rituals associated with Pongal, and seeing that, of course, the factor that you had brought in, that it's moving beyond the Hindi-centric narrative that the DMK has been building, and also it didn't happen just with the Pongal festivities. Now we did see the Prime Minister taking part in Sankranti festivals as well that were held in Delhi by ministers from various states as well earlier in his previous stints as well. So looks like it's about an all-encompassing move that is being said that South is not distant away from Delhi.
Well, that's right. See, it is a strategic move from the Bharatiya Janata Party and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that is the reason why, Varghese, we are seeing that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is involved in all the regional festivals himself, participating in all the festivals, sending out a clear message that the BJP and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not only focused on North India or not only focused on Hindi-centric, but it's a pan Narendra Modi also spoke about the importance of farmers in nation building, that is Viksit Bharat, and also emphasized the fact that how the festival of Pongal is a festival of togetherness in the society. So the messaging that could be seen from Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his involvement in the regional festivals time and again is clearly sending out the message that BJP is very much serious, and faith and politics. Reason why, when just few months are left for the polls in the state of Tamil Nadu, this messaging from Prime Minister Narendra Modi becomes extremely crucial for the people of Tamil Nadu, and the messaging is that the BJP is standing with the people of Tamil Nadu, and they have been working to make sure that all the, when you talk about the welfare schemes or the infrastructure development that will be provided to the people of Tamil Nadu, the narrative that the DMK has been building time and again, that the BJP in center is somewhere neglecting Tamil Nadu and the Tamil people time and again. They are working against them and trying to impose Hindi on them. So these are some of the allegations which had been leveled against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Bharatiya Janata Party by the regional parties, but it's clearly could be seen as a counter measure or to counter the narratives that has been spread against the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Well, also interestingly enough, the BJP has been looking for leaders from Tamil Nadu. They had been trying to, in fact, get Annamalai Naina Nagendran, who's been brought in as well. All of them have been looking, but the alliances within Tamil Nadu seems to be still faltering, especially with the AIDMK trying to pitch in its alliance, trying to become the bigger brother in the entire process. And also, there is some kind of a talk that happens between the TVK and the BJP. So, look like the BJP's hands are full. It's not about fighting only about the narrative of its cultural aspect of whether it is centric in the north. It's also about understanding the regional alliances within the Tamil parties and Dravidian parties in Tamil Nadu. So that's also become quite a challenge, hasn't it?
Well, that's right. Varghese, we need to understand the Bharatiya Janata Party, understand its current position in the state of Tamil Nadu, and they cannot alone form the government, and that is the reason why the alliance with the AIA DMK becomes extremely crucial. Now, with the TVK coming in the picture, now whether it will give an advantage to the Bharatiya Janata Party, because the BJP they feel that with the presence of TVK somewhere, it's going to affect the vote share of the DMK party, and that would clearly give an edge and benefit to the BJP and the AIA DMK alliance in the state of Tamil Nadu. And the BJP is well aware of the fact that where are they standing, and that is the reason why we have seen that leaders are currently holding meetings in the national capital. We have seen in the past few days leaders from the AIA DMK were here in the national capital, where they met BJP National President JP Nadda as well as Home Minister Amit Shah. So the BJP definitely is working in the state of Tamil Nadu to make its ground workers and grassroots workers strong, so that they can pose a bigger challenge as far as the DMK is concerned. But what is important to note is that they understand the dynamics as far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned.
Well, thank you, Sabisach, for in fact joining us with all those details.